Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? This is Seth Keeping It Real. Welcome to my studio. I built this not too long ago. Here you have a little bigger picture of it. But you were probably wondering what these boxes are behind me. Well, let me first start by sharing that I was working at a company where I felt like my ideas were constantly suppressed. And anytime I tried to move forward, I've often felt restricted. And I realized that politics were playing such a huge role into success instead of actual really producing new content that would amaze customers. It became very frustrating, and spent more of my time protecting the company from a lawsuit for the sake of HR than I did actually selling products, developing new products, helping to provide better technical support to the customers who loved our products. And so that is one of the reasons I left Apple. And now you wonder, well, what is Seth doing in a room with a bunch of ugly brown boxes? And I have to honestly tell you, I love what I do now. And this is just one piece. And the reason I'm showing you all these boxes, in fact, let me get a little lower. You can see how far they go down. The reason I'm showing you all these boxes is to give you an idea of what I do. So in each of these boxes is a product. And it's a product that I'm testing. I want to find out that these products are going to succeed at Amazon. Now, each of these products has been researched extremely thoroughly. And the tool that I shared in my last video called AmazeOwl had a huge impact on that. I encourage you to check out amazeowl.com, A-M-A-Z-E, owl, an owl.com, because that owl, oh, that's funny, when I did that, my dog started wagging his tail. He's under the table there. He's like, you calling me? But they've really had a huge impact on my research speed, which is awesome. But the reason these boxes are here is in each of these is a product that we are testing on Amazon. And the best way to test something is not to see if I like it, or if it makes me feel good, or if I think it's cute or cool. That doesn't really matter. What matters is, do people actually pay money for the product? I mean, why do people buy a product? Because you like it? Because I like it? No, because they like it. So at the end of the day, the only thing that matters if you want to succeed, if you want to build up passive income, if you want to succeed in business, is you have to ask, what do people want? What issue, what problem am I fixing? I'll never forget listening to Andrew Warner, and he mentioned if you can find a need and you can meet that need well in the marketplace, of course you'll make money. It's just a matter of time. So the best way to know is to get it out there, right? So I'm shipping all these boxes, and this is just the second batch. We did another batch last week, and these are all going to be tested on Amazon. We're going to find out how well they sell. Now, keep in mind, I'm not going through this blindfolded, just going, oh, I hope it works. I'm not doing that. We researched these like crazy. We looked at the market. We even looked outside of Amazon to get an idea of what's trending. But I'm very excited to say these ugly boxes may turn into beautiful cash that will allow me to get more products and more, and to continue to grow that so I can enjoy margin in my life. So I'm not spending from the waking moment to the sleeping moment over the best hours of my day building someone else's vision. Instead, I can build a vision from my heart, one that I believe will impact the world forever and in a good way. So again, if you're wondering what these boxes are, no, let me tell you, this is harder than it looks. For those of you guys who are already selling on Amazon, you know, if you even have 10 products to pack up, and those products have different variations, so each variation, like if it's a different color, different size, they have to go in separate boxes. It takes time. This is what I did all day yesterday. I lived and breathed cardboard and tape. I can still hear the sound, in my dreams. Like it's not fun, honestly. But the goal behind it, the purpose behind it, that I can actually take something and send these in and see if they're going to make a profit. And people are going to be delighted with these products. I like to throw in little things like, here I'll show you. Like some of our products will throw in this really cool card. And it says things like, you are awesome. I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to serve you. If you have any questions, email us. I mean, little touches like that make a huge difference. So again, if you find a product, and I know this temptation, if you find a product on Amazon, you're really excited about it, and you get, oh man, that's a cool product. I could sell that. Okay, that's very subjective. You need to do your research. You need to find out if it's actually trending. Okay, if it has between 0 and 500 reviews, if it's between the prices of $15 and $75, if it's in the top bestseller rating list. Keep in mind some bestseller rating lists need a larger portion because they have more products in that category, and so forth. Make sure you do your research. Once you've done your research, your chances of succeeding have been greatly increased. And this is the part I really like. Now, if you're new, don't get discouraged and like, oh man, you got all these products. And yeah, well, I needed to make a lot of money before I could spend the money to get these products, to have them built, right? So when you start off, you start with one. I said one, I put up two. What does that tell you about my math? You start with one, then two, then three, maybe just 3 products, and you test those, right? And if one of them does well, you've totally justified the time you spent on the other 2. And even if you have a product that's dying, I can show you how to take that product and breathe life into it again and get it new attention and get it going again. There are ways to do this, you guys, and they work. The problem is a lot of people are just flying by the seat of their pants. They're not thinking, wait, how do I do this in a way that works? They're not testing. They're just going by emotion. Emotion's great, right? But it will not carry you through the analytical stages of proving your product before you get it out there. So, anyways, all that to say, I'm excited, you guys. Look, this is going to sound crazy. If even just one of these products did well, just one, guess what, guys? I totally spent my time well, because that one product will literally make millions if it does as I'm hoping it will. Even just one. So even though this might feel like, oh, waste of time, you put it in all these products, even just one, all I need is one to succeed. It's kind of like investors. I say that if you have, out of every 10 investments, you only need 3 of them to succeed. Even though you lose millions on the other 7, if 3 do well, you make up for the money you lost and you make a whole lot more. You have to test the water, right? How many times are you willing, if you fish, to cast that line, okay? Keep casting the line. And you cast it again. How many times are you willing to do this before you catch a fish? Probably quite a few. It's okay to test the market. In fact, it's the only way to do it. Hope you're having an awesome day. This is Seth. Seth, can you keep it real? And I will talk to you guys soon.